Well, first of all, regards the wanting out of Kylian Mbappe, that is just a, I will please call it a fallacy. You understand? So there is nothing like that. So I just believe perhaps it is the work of the anti Mbappe project. I will not call names. You understand? So I just felt maybe it's from our enemies camp. You understand? So I'm not really sure Madrid fans will do such, but that is by the way. So there is that cannot happen. You understand? Mbappe has been part of the project for the past 2 years, even though we have not won anything for now. But the truth still remains the same as we speak. The camp is divided. That is the better truth. You understand? And for me, if I say I should use my own instinct, I may be wrong though. You understand? I may be wrong. I'm not in the camp, but if I should use my own instincts, I will I will point at Benin. You understand? No, this thing really started when Alonso came. You understand? So when Alonso came, it seems Alonso didn't really, will I say he didn't like Benin? Well, I may be wrong. This thing started when Alonso substituted Benin in the against Barca Classico. You know when Benin was shouting on him, why me, why always me? You understand? So since then, the camp has been divided. You know, also, it has been happening since last season though, but this year really showed that the camp has really been divided because of that sin. We have that sin, and after that, I'm telling you, things have not been the same again in the camp. Alonso has his own faults. I will blame Alonso on his own part. You understand? You are a leader, you should be able to manage everybody, regardless the bad attitude of everybody. That's why you are there. So I will still blame and also in that aspect of leadership. I also failed in that aspect. Fine, you can like a player than another, but as a manager, you should not show it publicly. You understand? You understand now? Use your own sense to please and do it. You understand? Good. So that is that. What will happen and what is happening right now? There is a big division in the camp. So the president and the coaches are trying to make sure everything work together. There is a fraction. You understand? Now, Mbappe in that team for me, people are saying Mbappe is the bad X, is the this. You understand? You know, when he came, he no win trophy, no. And I said, people are saying Mbappe is bad. Okay, now tell me, when he was in PSG, was he not winning trophy? He was winning trophy with them too. You understand? So now people are now pointing Mbappe that Mbappe is the problem. But I'm not sure Mbappe is the problem. You understand? Last year, Mbappe did his own duty. You get my point? Mbappe did his own duty. He is his job is to score, and I believe he did. He was highest goal scorer. For Christ's sake, Mbappe will not kill himself. You understand? Mbappe will not strike. Mbappe will not be the same person. I will still go and play the
defense.
What's it called? The hair, defense, midfield. You understand? Look at how they blocked. Everything was on. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy will not kill himself. You understand? And for me, in his own aspect, Mbappe has done his own part. He has done his own assignments. He is a top nine, even though he first understand, and he was doing what he was doing his job. Thank God, Perez came out and he said Mbappe is the best player we are having currently in that team, and that's a fact.
Yes, I know. Let me pick you up on that. Let me ask you a question. My own issue, because this show will not be long, will be away in like maybe 30-35 minutes because I have to
Okay,
pick up and go.
good.
Now, what I want to ask you is this: why is that? I know that Mbappe, because left for me at times, I was saying it. You know, I used to always be factual. I like Mbappe generally, but one thing that was sitting in the news recently that they said they are booing, your fans were booing Mbappe or something like that. My question exactly is the point what I want to ask you before I go to the Madrid. Don't you know the reason? Don't you think people are fair, criticizing Mbappe because they say he was at PSG. PSG did not win
PSG,
the
yes.
Champions League, and when we got into Real Madrid, Madrid has been winning Champions League. It's not winning Champions League anymore, and then PSG is now winning the Champions League. You understand? Like, don't they have any rights, to be angry at that? Or what is your own stance? That is the stance of some Madrid fans that this guy did not win Champions League at PSG, and he left PSG. PSG started winning, so their mind is that okay, let Mbappe leave Madrid, and maybe Madrid will go back to winning. Now, as a Real Madrid fan, what is your opinion? What is your take on that quickly?
That is just how can I say it? You understand? That is just a fallacy, and I say long. Mbappe will still win Champions League in Madrid. That is for sure. You understand what I'm saying? Mind you, PSG played final to when Neymar, Messi was there. They played final. Abi, am I right? Yes. Was Messi there? Was it there? Sorry, in that final, PSG versus Bayern Munich. Was it there? Messi.
Yes. I think
So
it was there.
see,
It was there. I think it was
Mbappe.
there. It was there.
Yes, it was there. So see, as I said earlier on, right now, Madrid camp is divided. First of all, they need to settle the rates. Vini and Mbappe is not working right now. That's the bitter truth. Apart from Vini and Mbappe, we still need the playmaker in the midfield. You understand? And we need good, focused defenders. For me, most of our
See, a lot is happening in Real Madrid. A lot is happening in Real Madrid. This issue of even Valverde and Tchouaméni
that one just came up
also,
now. Yes, you're right. You're right. It just came up.
what's
Well,
going on?
I don't know much about that. I don't know what happened between them. You understand? I just saw the news that they were fighting. In fact, it was twice. They fought. I think before then they now fought again. So whatever. So for me, one thing about Madrid is Madrid players are not correctly disciplined. That's the bitter truth. They are not disciplined. They are not disciplined at all. That's what I would just say. Thank God Bueno is coming. Bueno can still undo them a little bit. You understand? That's what I know. I know for now about Madrid. And the aspect of ego, pride. You understand? For me, I will still blame the Perez guy. That is the president of the club. For me, I will blame Perez. Perez is the cause of all these things because you can't be putting players ahead of the coach. You understand? You see what I'm saying now? So that is just the truth. That's just the bitter truth. You understand? Because
Do
you
you
need
think
to.
people should have kept Xabi Alonso? Do you think you should
You see
have kept
what?
Xabi Alonso? Should you have kept
Yes,
Xabi Alonso?
that was the first mistake we made last season. Sabia and also should have stayed because Sabi project was going fine until when that Vini Vini issue came up. That was when the team now divided. For me, I may be wrong, but I want to use my own instinct. The problem of that team, team now, Vini is the problem of the team. Now we tell you the facts. Vini believes Mbappe has come to challenge his you understand now star.
Authority.
God bless you. That's the basic truth. Take it or leave it. You understand? Vini believe Mbappe has come as a threat to him, and that's the basic truth. Example again, number two, Vini has not signed his contract, renewal contract, and is saying that he wants the same amount Mbappe is collecting. That is competition for me. Okay, fine. You have the right to ask. You understand? You have the right to ask. But you have how can I say it? You have dropped from Vinny don't drop from gone. You understand, bro? Vinny don't drop. This is not the Vinny I know in the last 3 years, 4 years.
You know,
Now.
we,
This is not the Vinny I
we
know.
did a video. We did a video on this channel recently. We did a video on this channel. We were rating like what player that are world class. We were rating
Yes,
players as a
standard,
worker. And
standard.
we are trying to put Vini and the rest. We noticed that we could not even put Vini in that world class category again because the
For
way the
now,
form
yes,
has
for now,
gone.
you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. The likes of Olize, likes of this guy from PSG, this guy from, is it Georgia? This guy from Napoli. This, God
Kvaratskhelia.
bless you. That guy, that guy is. You understand? Vinny is good though. I'm not saying Vinny is not good, but right now, presently, Vinny is not giving us that vibe again. You understand? Vinny is not giving us that
Anyway,
vibe again.
okay, now finally before we leave this one because we leave the La Liga from this particular aspect and try to move to other parts of the
Okay,
of
that
the
part,
rest.
yeah. Okay.
Let's talk about let's say your team just lost the league to Barcelona, and I know that this guy, honest Newcastle fan, has been giving you stick that they have been telling you the group to keep quiet because Madrid lost
Those
the
are
league.
my rivalries in the group. Don't mind them. Roland, who again? This boy, Samsos, Samsos. If I catch one
Exactly.
on one,
Now,
that guy.
now
You understand?
you have lost the league to Barcelona. You've lost the league to Barcelona. Now, what do you think Madrid should do next? Now, and what do you think is the way out? Because it looks as if Barcelona have come to dominate that league, and as if just signed a new contract now. As a Madrid fan, what are you expecting for next season? So we can move on to that.
So, as a Madrid fan, I'm expecting first of all, Madrid players should be focused and should be united. Divided, the team will not work for them. They need to play together as a family. That's what Barca is. That's what Barca is. Is it to beat Madrid? Unity. You understand? They are very united as a family. Madrid players are not united. That is the bitter truth. They are not united at all. So they need to come together. And there are some players that are meant to lead that team right now. Like I can say 5 of them or 6 of them. They are meant to lead that team. They are not Madrid standard. So Madrid need to sign a very good midfielder and 2 defenders. A very good midfielders, like 2. Okay, we have one in Como Pass. The Copas is coming back, so they need to sign. Yes, he's coming back. So they need to sign a world class midfielder. And again, Vini and Mbappé, I'm begging you guys, please, drop your ego, work as a team, work as a family. You get my point now. Barca has really disgraced us a lot, back to back. And this is a team that is having financial crisis. They can't buy players. Now tell me, if they have money to buy player now, what will happen? So Madrid just need to sign 2 or 3 positions, a good midfielder and 2 defenders. And many of our players need to go. Likes of Ceballos, Camavinga, Alaba, Mendy. In fact, like 6 or some players have to leave that team, and they need the serious ends. You understand what I'm saying? So that is what I believe. And thank God, Moreno is coming. Though Moreno might not be technically sound, but he knows what he's doing as a coach. He knows how to get trophies.